I wanted to talk about business, entrepreneurship and growth. And I think this first question I should probably direct at you, Mr. Alrais. Your journey is incredible in terms of from a corporate executive to a successful entrepreneur. I mean, it is completely inspiring. What were the biggest challenges that you faced in this transition, and what key lessons can aspiring entrepreneurs, maybe we have some in the audience, can learn from your experience?
Start early to become an entrepreneur. Good evening, everyone. Yes, Katie, the journey wasn't easy, and it was very challenging to reach to what I had inspired to achieve. But the corporate life teaches you a lot, and I'm glad that I had to go through it. I spent almost 40 years in aviation. I started from educating myself in aviation, spent 3 years in the US, one of the few people to start aviation management program. This was with Gulf Air, one of the oldest airlines in this region. Later on, I was part of Qatar Airways startup, and I'm glad I did start that airlines with our CEO, Mr. Al-Bakir. The journey took me about 20 years as Chief Commercial Officer. In this journey, I learned a lot, how to manage not only one single department as commercial, but the entire aspect of corporate and the KPIs that you have to follow, because a lot of young entrepreneurs start their business and they don't understand the demographic of a corporate. You need to understand every step of the way how each department works and integrates with each other. Even if you have a small business, you must understand that without the finance department, thank you for the ladies being in finance, without the finance department, even a single person, your business, your journey will not be a success. So
that might be actually a really good time.
Okay.
You say one more thing and then I'll move on to Your Excellency.
That's fine, because I always emphasize on having finance one person or a team of 20. It is very, very vital for any entrepreneur to start his journey.
Do you identify opportunities that ensure long-term business sustainability?
Well, you have to search and understand what your market needs. When I got back from living more than 30 years overseas, I got back to Dubai and I realized a niche in the market. One thing that I didn't expect, that in Dubai or in the Gulf, we didn't have our own cuisine, Emirati cuisine or Gulf cuisine. Yeah, there were few shops here and there selling just basic local Emirati food, but it wasn't comprehensive. So I established Arabian Tea House in '97, and this has translated into 7 branches, plus we have gone overseas on one mission: to export our food culture. Like the Italians, like the French, like the Indians, they all have their food culture. So that gap was there, and I just happened to realize it because I lived abroad. Coming back to this wonderful Dubai, I said, hey, this is the first thing I could do. So investing in something which is cultural is very important. It's not always about skyscrapers or AI and so forth. There's a lot of culture that we can invest in and take opportunities on. I just launched, I don't want to advertise myself, but we have to, because we're talking about my group, Arabian Boutique Hotel. We established this in Shandara, one of the oldest building, built back in 1910, and converted it into a so-called a 5-star boutique hotel. So those kind of opportunities exist in Dubai, and you just need to be aware and vigilant to seek those opportunities. I see a lot of advertising and various AI and blockchain and so forth. Every sector, every segment of our life has its own leaders, has its own opportunities. So being an entrepreneur, you got to choose your battle.
Thank you for that.